Welcome back to the walkthrough. We are on our way out of the Crucifixion woods and headed to the Cathedral of the Deep. Before we do that, I'd like to give a couple of these characters in here some items I picked up. Here's Cornix, he's the pyromancer.
There you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
Right on. Now, we need to give him the pyromancy tome that we found.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
Alright.
If you seek pyromancy tomes, take this sage advice. The lands of the Lords converge upon Lothric. The home of pyromancy's drifts comparatively close as well. At least, that is what pyromancers of the Great Swamp believe. The place is called Izalith. Oh, how I wish to behold a primal pyromancy. Well, these are old tales. No one knows where the truth begins or ends. If you seek the land...
Alright, so that's the extent of that dialogue. He sells that armor, and here's some new spells. If you're doing the pyromancy thing, trying to decide what else I can add to this character as I move through.
Lad, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this time?
Nothing. We need to reinforce our Estus flask and give him the Farron coal.
Oh my. This coal is from the Undead Legion, used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
And there he can do heavy, sharp, refined, raw, poison, shriving stone required, shriving. What is this? Oh, it takes off whatever you've done, I believe. We'll go down here and make sure Yol has died and talk to the new girl.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yol's master? I am Uria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. That a lord art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our Lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine. That a lord art thou not? Bearer of for the time and I.
Alright, that's that dialogue. She's got plenty of good things to sell in here. I would suppose you buy that and take it over to Irina. That's, you wear that as you go in as a red phantom, wear that and you'll look white, and they'll think you're there to help them. Well, let us go to the Crucifixion woods and finish picking up the items. Prepare for the sage, the crystal sage. Again, I'm going there unkindled or unembered, but I'm gonna have to use an ember before we get up to the boss fight, as we're gonna try and summon in Eygon, who we met outside of Irina's little cell there in the undead settlement. And he should help us. And if you're having problems getting Eygon here, make sure that you did talk to him after you saved Irina from the cell. You needed to step outside and have a conversation with him. If not, he is probably still sitting outside of that tower. The tower where the giant's on top of, where you meet Sigurd trying to figure out the elevator. So as you can see, we came from the bonfire and over and up here. Though we're going to be exploring this kind of ruined keep here. Right around, and there's our little crystal lizard. And he'll give us a crystal gem. Which I don't know that I've had any crystal gems other than that one. But I do know that the wizards here in a minute are going to... They can drop them. God damn it. Alright, so we've got one item to pick up over in this room, and we've got a ton of people to deal with in here. There's probably 5 more to kill. I don't know. I know that I don't want to let them get started hitting me, because they will hit you 6 times in a row. It's like about the end of it. I'm going to pick up the heretic staff. We'll go up and around. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. But alright, to the next thing. Go up here and... No. This is where you need to have your intelligence up to 10 to talk to Orbeck here. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing.
Yep.
Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of man.
No.
So you will make me a promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge.
Yes.
In the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well, can you assure me of this?
Sure, I could assure
Very
you of most
well.
things.
You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I am Orbeck, of Vinheim, unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
Vinheim was the place y'all had mentioned was so advanced in their magic. Well, if we're gonna have our own school, this one's closed. Get this shit out of here. Alright, and you really want to make sure you destroy that stuff back there. Down and around over here, and we are going to pick this item up. And we could drop down right there, but we don't want to. Instead, we want to take care of that guy. First thing, and there is another wizard outside. Now, right here, where I'm standing right here, is where that summon sign is going to be when I ember. But I want to kill a couple of these guys. And then I want to use that ember because it seems like Eygon can get stuck in this room if you don't have something to draw him out. Ah, come on, what am I doing? Alright, there he is. Gonna finish this guy off. And then when Eygon gets out here, we'll go aggro the last enemy that's here. Who is dead apparently already. Alright, Eygon. Now there, you want to really avoid falling in that hole all you can. And he and I are going to go up and deal with the Crystal Sage right now. It's just up this hill. But he can get stuck down in that other room. And then the Crystal Sage can be a little more annoying. Eygon gives him something to think about. But he is not too difficult. Those that you want to flip around away from that, of course. You know, now that I've got that crystal gem, I should make myself a crystal weapon for boss fighting. Now those things will follow you forever, and they do a fair amount of damage. Eygon's getting slammed by him, it looks like. He needs to hang in there. My stamina is fairly low. Not right now, though. I'm gonna chop the shit out of this thing. There we go. He is not tough at all. If you get hit with a lot of his stuff, if he's being really aggressive, it can be difficult. But I think for the most part... Now, this is the second phase of the boss, where he creates a bunch of doppelgangers, but only the real one's gonna cast that purple magic. And that happens about halfway through the fight. Ah, come on, Eygon, you're missing, man. No need to... I mean, he's got so many of those doppelgangers. Just be somewhere and they'll spawn by you. There's the real one. Take a drink real quick. Just get right here to this real one and work him over. Alright, get out of here. That's it. $1 short and a day late, Eygon. Yeah. So anyways, he's out of here, and there's the Crystal Soul, or the Crystal Sage Soul. That's the way back down from where we just came. Nothing up there. Here's the bonfire. Fire that up. Thanks for watching the video. We'll be making our way down to the Cathedral of the Deep that way. We'll see you next time.